Alright guys, how's YouTube doing tonight? Junior with shooter option targets. Alright, good deal. So what we got tonight is, a little sharp saber. Would you look at that table? Man, that joker is sharp. I mean, this is a high dollar table too. I just want to let everybody know. I mean, oh yeah, I did that. But I mean, man, right down them rails. Good motors on both sides. I mean, no hiccups whatsoever. I mean, I love this old shop saber. Yeah, especially in this little shop. But all right, so what we got going on tonight? So you guys see my last video. I showed you some signs laying out there on the out there in the gravel that we had lined up that I did the etching on. So what happens is I do all the etching and everything and wash them down, do everything I need to do, so you guys know how putting water against freshly new metal does. It turns into this right here. I mean, just awful. I mean, just terrible. And then there's the front side, where I sprayed all the etching material on. So we kind of kept it cleaned down. And then what happens is it kind of turns into something like this right here. I mean, this is. And you can't wipe it off. I mean, it just can't do anything with it. But what happens is so we put the etching material on everything. It comes down in here, and I mean, it just puts a little fine rust. I mean, it's not rough. I mean, nothing whatsoever. We will take the old grinding wheel with the wire brush on it, and we'll put a little thing on it here. Y'all stand by. It's gonna get a little loud. And that's just a little fine deal. I mean, it doesn't look. Ooh, put a little heat on there. But we'll get it better. We'll do 2 or 3 passes on it or what have you. Make everything look all nice and neat. And then what we'll do is we'll come over to our grinding station. And not this one here. We'll use this one here. We come over to our grinding station. Once we got everything wired down and all that stuff, wired wheel down. Everything looks good and everything. And this is the Dallas Cowboys thing here. I got to do a little work to it. But we'll take our old flap disc here. Yeah, this one's about wore out for what we're doing. Now, I'll take this one and I'll put it over there on the table with my other one. And kind of change them out. Put a new one on this one right here. And it'll look all spiffy and give us a little more sharp edges and stuff. So that way we can kind of get some grinding marks and stuff like that. I mean, you could write your name in this with the grinder. You could, whatever you want to do. So after we get our grinder and everything done, and it's all nice and special, we'll bring it over here to the old paint rack. And you guys got to remember, this is just a one-man shop. There's nobody else here but me. We're just doing this in the evenings, right after work. I mean, I pretty much work 2 jobs. It's dark. I got it. It's middle of summertime. Should be spending time with the wife and the kids. Shouldn't we all? But what we'll do now is we got the backside. We wire brushed it all down too, just to knock off all the rust and everything. When you get these, they get all kind of like rusty on the back and everything, kind of like that flag did over there. Right over there. You can see that one over there. It's kind of rusty too. But the backside will get real rusty where all the etching material was taken off of it and everything. It kind of picks it up. But wire wheel the back kind of rough, get it kind of squared away. Make sure all the big stuff's off, scale and all that stuff. And then all you're really worried about is the front side. I mean, making it all look good. So what we'll do is we'll come in here with our primer and everything, prime everything down, and we will broadcast out this way, and we will turn around and bring our gun, and we will broadcast out this way. And then we will come from the back side and broadcast everything across. And then we will come back around and do everything from this side. So what you want to do, you want to hit everything from all 4 sides. That way any of these little edges or anything that are pointed up or what have you. Any of these letters or anything like that. I mean, here, you know, prime example. I mean, you'll get this side, then you'll get this one and this side here, and then you'll turn this way and you'll get this one, and you'll get this side and that side right there. Then you'll come from this side and you'll get the back side over here and back side over here. So you primer everything down through there, all 4 sides. That way you get everything you need to do. Then when you're done primering everything and everything's dried and everything's good, flip your sign over. You've got all your metallic marks and everything else. That's when you get your big $high paint gun out, put in all your candy. Yeah, the candy. Whew. That's some $high crap right there. That candy paint is ridiculous right now, but we're working with just a few basic colors, so it's not tremendously too bad. But you'll come in and you'll spray. I like the light spray this way, and then I like the light spray this way across here, and come across this way. I like to do all 4 sides, but it's got to be light. Then I like to come back in and do a heavy coat over top of everything. And you got to watch with that candy paint. It's pretty tricky. So that's kind of just the basics of how we do signs here at Shooters. One-man operation. Nobody in the background. Welder, grinder, wire wheel, little grinder over there, and the paint rack. So just plain Jane basic stuff, guys. Stuff you can do in the evenings on your own. All right, guys. Well, if you get time, look us up on Facebook at shooteroptiontargets.com, or at Shooter Option Targets, sorry. Look us up if you got any questions or comments at shooteroptiontargets@gmail.com. And you guys have a great night. And peace. We out.